Welcome back, true believers. This is Raktar, and today I'm playing some more Skyward Sword. And before I head to the Lanayru province, which is what the game is prompting me to do, I've decided I'm going to come see if this guy has the bug net, or if he has the bug net at all. He might not, I don't actually know. But I was kind of curious, so he's got extra bomb bags, he's got an extra seed bag in case I need more seeds, arrows, which are worthless to me, and a couple shields, but he might have a quest for me because he's got the ellipsis over his head. I've got something good to show you. Today I was able to procure a fine small... Oh. Is that it? Eh, screw that jerk. That guy is a jerk. I was hoping maybe to get something new. I could show you the upgrade system if this guy has an upgrade for me now. I wish you could, like... This game needs, like, multiple swords and stuff that you can upgrade. I mean... But I guess you are using a heroic blade, so that wouldn't make any sense. But I need to upgrade gear. Anyways, though, today, after I see if I can get some upgrades on this bad boy, or any bad boy... Oh, the bug net. So Big takes these items. I'll get some of these in the next area, I think, but I would like to do that because I want to get the bug challenge in this. Oh, Scattershot's cool, but I don't have any Dusk Relics. Oh, that's pretty cool, and I've got all the stuff for it, but I don't know. Ooh, I can do this. The Strengthened Iron Shield with improved durability. You know what? I might as well do it just to show upgrading, but, like, realistically, I don't think I'll need the strength and durability, but, you know, why not? I've got plenty of money, I've got all the materials I need for it, because I'm gonna get, like, the thing is, I'm gonna get better shields in the game. Like, that's the biggest part about me upgrading this, is that I will get a better shield, so it's almost like upgrading stuff is worthless. But not quite. Like, there are upgrades, but, like, the shields in particular, because eventually you'll get a shield that is better than all shields, so it's like, why upgrade the shields? I feel like that way with a lot of video games. Like, it's not just a Skyward Sword thing where you're switching out stuff in, like, games with upgrading systems, you're switching out weapons so often that it's just like, why even bother with all these upgrades? And let's go to the Beetle. Let's go see the band, the Beatles, in their shop in the sky. Oh, I don't have the right weapon out to do this. There we go. Oh, I got a sweet capacity of 30 now. Ka-ting! There we go. Alright. Lower the rope, and we're gonna go inside the feet. Oh, come on, give me the option to grab. There we go. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Damn it! Ugh. Let's see if he immediately lowers it again for me. I don't know, I've never done that before. I've never effed up like that. It's like a foolish mistake. Alright, grab. Even though, hey, let me grab even though I had a sword in my hand. It's a good life when you can grab even with a sword in your hand, you know? It's great that the game will allow you to do that. Alright, cool. So, we'll head in here. And hopefully he has something of use to me. Okay, so... oh, that's... I guess I can get more wallet capacity. I think this is the only place you can upgrade your wallet capacity. But I'm not 100% sure. Say goodbye to all those times you could pick up another rupee. Well, since my rupee bag is almost full, and I'm about to head into another zone, I'm actually going to buy it. Because it's like, I'll probably pick up enough rupees in the next zone to make all this crap happen anyway. Alright, cool. And yeah, that doesn't take up a spot in my adventure inventory like a lot of the other stuff, though. I like how having more money does in fact suit me. But what is this? Oh, this? Okay. As long as you're carrying that, you'll be able to see on your map where bugs can be found. Huh. If you like catching bugs. Okay, well I don't have that kind of cash. But I actually might get that, because that will be really useful. There's a challenge that I was never able to complete. It's in another area of the sky map that we have not unlocked yet. In fact, it's spoilers! It's blasphemy and spoilers for me to even insinuate that there is another part of the... What does this abomination have to tell me? That's when I hear this kid talking, that's what I picture. Is him just going... So yeah, the only hint he gives me is graveyard. Somebody must be able to give me... I forget who gives me the hint that tells me what to do in the graveyard. I'll come back to it. I'll come back to it. I am going to go to the Lanayru province. That's what I said I was going to do. That's what needs to be done. Storyline, progression, and look, the pillar is right there. It is literally directly in front of me. And I would like to go meet that Goron a couple more times. Dude, you know what I should try and do? On purpose in this playthrough? I'm gonna try and do it. Oh, this is such a bad idea. I wonder if you can copy files. I'm gonna try... I haven't patched it. I think I might try just to show it. This is a horrible idea. And it comes up way later in the game. I might try and purposely corrupt my save file so I can no longer play the game. Because in this game, once you get to towards the end of the game, there's like a glitch in the game that if you do things in the wrong order, you can corrupt your save file and never be able to beat the game. But Nintendo released a patch for it, and it was historic because, like, the reason it was historic is because it was the first time that Nintendo ever released a patch for a game. Hey, Report Master Rek'Thar, we have arrived at Lanayru Mine. Great. Is that it? Or do you have, like, more to tell me, you dumb bitch? I'm sure she has more to tell me. This is an arid region. It was transformed into a desert in the course of several hundred years. Several billion years. No, I believe her. She says several hundred. She's a robot. I'm a human. She's probably right. My projections show that Zelda must have traveled through this area. You should try dazzing. Yep, there we go. Cool. What was I talking about? There was something of mild importance that I was talking about, actually. What was it? Oh. My estimates indicate this object has been broken for many years. I'm unable to analyze the content of speech at this time. No, seriously, I was talking about something remotely interesting, actually. No, I wasn't. Oh, I was talking about the glitch and how I'm gonna purposely try to do the glitch in this game that makes so your save file is corrupted. I'll do a lot of research first. I don't want to be in a playthrough and cause myself to never finish the Let's Play of the game. Like, that is not something that interests me, I can assure you. So what I'll do is I'll make sure to research it and be absolutely positive that I can cause the glitch and then undo it using the patch. And basically, yeah, it was historical. It's weird to call it historical, but that's what it was. Like, Nintendo had never released a patch for a game. I don't think they've released a patch for a game since. But there was, like, big pressure on them to release a patch, and the reason, obviously, was because people couldn't beat a game that they just sunk, you know, 20, 30 hours into, depending on how many of the secrets they had decided to unlock. And it was frustrating for people. They were like, if Nintendo doesn't... And because it was something that it's not a glitch, like, it's not like in the game Fez where there's just a chance that it'll happen, that it can happen to you. It's if you do things in an order that the game allows you to do them, it'll happen, and that just pissed people off. So, basically, Nintendo, for the first time, was under a lot of pressure to fix their game. Like, it's not... And Nintendo's interesting. Like, they're an interesting case because they're not like other companies where they'll release a product without tight controls or something. Well, I mean, you know, back in the day they would. But, okay. But, they're not like other companies that will kind of release a game without very tight controls. They make sure that their controls are very well thought out before they release their games. Oh, and so we gotta wait for these guys. Oh, these guys can actually damage you because for the first time there's enemies of that sort that can actually... Can I get both of these? I wonder. Nah, probably not. But yeah, like other companies, they'll release games that because, you know, the graphics are so advanced and, like, the game mechanics are so advanced that there will be glitches no matter what. Like, for example, Skyrim, very popular game, lots of glitches. Mass Effect. I have glitched my character out, so I've had to kill myself and restart the game in Mass Effect 2. And it's like, you know, it's okay. That happens. You expect that with games on such massively large scopes, all that stuff, but with Nintendo it's weird because even though they've never been known for having, like, the best games, you always kind of expect that their games are going to have really tight controls, especially since the Wii era. You expect that you're not going to be able to find that many walls that you can glitch through and stuff like that. It's just, oh, I could have gotten both with one. That is a place where, oh, I still can. I still did. And somehow, I didn't realize I was going to damage myself there. Do I even need to move this? Because I think that I'm going to run out of track. I think I have to unlock the mechanic of this area before I will get this going. But yeah, I don't know. The point I'm trying to make here is that it was really weird for Nintendo to release a patch, and it was funny because it wasn't like a glitch in the game, it wasn't any bad game mechanics. It was just an order of triggering events that they programmed into the game wrong. Like, for some reason they figured you would automatically do things in this one order, even though really there was no reason for you to do stuff in that order. So, like, it was the order you did things before that point in the game. So yeah, that was one reason you might want to do it that way. But it was not required for you to do it in that order. And they made it very, like, clear. They just said, I'll show it at that point in the game. They're just like, go do all this stuff. And they don't give you any, like, rhyme or reason. They'll give you a rhyme, but they don't give you any order. They're just like, go do all this stuff. And I lucked out because this was pre-glitch. Or this was pre-discovery of the glitch. Like, I got to that point in the game before the glitch was really discovered because I bought it on the day it came out, and I just went in the order that I went to the zones to begin with, and it worked out fine for me. And then, like, a day later, after I had done things right, I went and just read all these forums were exploding about, oh, Nintendo fucked up, like, this game, like, my file's corrupted, and then a week later they had that patch out, and I was like, holy shit, did Nintendo just patch a game? Like, with their history of tight controls and shit, and Nintendo, that is quite the admission of guilt when you have to patch your game. I don't know. Nintendo, like I said, they usually don't feel the need to do that because their games are simpler than other games. They rely more on, like, tight controls and, speechless storytelling. Can I get these? I don't even understand. Oh, you can. Oh, it probably expects you to use the scarab if you want to get all the money. That's kind of dumb, though. I mean, I feel like there's probably, like, some switch that activates all these, maybe? I don't know. I am gonna just use the scarab and do it, though. Even though money isn't everything. That's what my dad always told me. Money is not everything. Alright, cool. What was I gonna do? Oh, so I guess I should talk to these dudes, or let's see here. Oh, I put this on the track so now I can... Ah, so that was the right thing to do. I saved myself a step by doing that, actually. And what will this one lead to? Oh, so this one goes to a different place. Let's look at my map and see which direction... Alright, so... the one that I'm looking at will lead me apparently to a secret, so I want to take that one, because I like it a secret. So you get in these, and check it out. You're going to the past, to the future. By the way, this is funny, I was so stuck on that whole story about DLC and whatever, I never even mentioned, like, the fact that we just changed the landscape, and the whole province is totally different. Like, I didn't even bother being like, hey, so, by the way, the map changed. But yeah, so that's the big thing in this area, is that you can... it'll tell you, like, it's not a spoiler for me to say what the game is going to probably mention here pretty soon, is that this area was, like, once a thriving oasis of lush greens and goodness.